What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 31, and we start today's episode off with a game against Arsenal here away at the Emirates. And as you'll see by the league table in just a moment, this is an absolutely huge game away against Arsenal because, of course, at the moment we are currently sitting in 4th place and Arsenal are just behind us, and there's only a few points separating the two teams. So obviously a massive game here, and of course with the gap being at 6 points at the moment, as you'll see by the league table in just a moment, there's 10 games to go. And to be honest, this is really bad for us because we've been in such a bad run of form. This game has come at the wrong time, you know, it really has. It's a massive game in the fight for the top 4, and this game has come, you know, basically smack bang in the middle of a really bad run of form at the moment. So hopefully we can turn it around and get some points on the board here. But just losing is going to be the most important. Just making sure we don't lose is going to be the most important thing. With the first chance this game would fall here in the 3rd minute here, as Aaron Ramsey goes through, rolls it off out wide towards Lucas Podolski, who shoots, but it goes just over the bar and it is still scoreless. So Arsenal setting out their intentions early on there and almost making it 1-0, but thankfully Bettinelli was untroubled. But in the 25th minute here, Kieran Richardson gets on the ball, and well, to be honest, this was pretty much the closest we came to Arsenal's goal in all of this time. I mean, this is just ridiculous, isn't it? My team can't even throw the ball in properly. This is how bad Fulham are without Kasami and of course without me, but at the moment I am playing, but still this team is so bad and we can't even throw the ball in properly. So still scoreless, but in the 31st minute Kieran Gibbs gets on the ball and finds Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. The Ox takes it past his man, he keeps on going, he shoots, but thankfully for us Bettinelli makes a good save and the 60 rated goalkeeper keeps it scoreless. And in the 43rd minute here you see Kieran Gibbs, the left back, get on the ball. I try and intercept him, but it's played through towards Jack Wilshere. Wilshere finds Mesut Ozil, the former Real Madrid man. He keeps holding the ball and finds Carl Jenkinson out wide. The right back finds Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. The Ox takes on his man, swings it across, it falls to Ederson. Ederson rolls it through and Aaron Ramsey, the Welsh midfielder, puts it into bottom corner and makes it 1-0. So I was chasing the ball around in the entire game, but I just couldn't get the ball off Arsenal. My team weren't helping me out, and Arsenal make it 1-0 there through Ramsey, who always scores against me in these games. I don't know why, but still, Ramsey makes it 1-0, and it is Arsenal 1, Fulham 0. That was how the first half would finish. In the second half here, Arsenal almost made it 2-0 as this cross was played into the box, and they failed to make any real chance of the opportunity. And as I get the ball here, I fake shot around Jack Wilshere, roll it through towards Brian Ruiz. Ruiz takes on Kieran Gibbs, but as he stops the ball, I'm asking him to play it through to me. He does just that. I take on Jack Wilshere. I keep on going, beat him with the fake shot, get onto my left boot and strike it. But unfortunately, Mertesacker dives in and blocks it. Then Vorm punches the ball away, and Sidwell on the edge of the area strikes it, but it hits the bar, and Vorm ends up claiming it. So unfortunately, still 1-0. But at least we were getting ourselves back into the game. However, in the 58th minute, Lucas Podolski gets on the ball. I make the challenge, and again, there's a good chance on the break because as this ball gets cleared up top, Vermaelen gives the ball away. I intercept him. It's a great chance here. I take on the last man, Mertesacker, beat him with a step over. Great opportunity for me, but unfortunately I messed up the finish with the outside of my right boot, but too much power on it and it went just over the bar. So still 1-0, but to be honest, every single chance was coming through me. My teammates weren't helping, and you know, you just watch this. I mean, the pressure they're putting on is so minimal, it's just ridiculous. And as Ramsey crosses this ball in, thankfully Bettinelli gets the ball away, and as Kaka Nikolic finds me, it's a great chance on the break, but there's no support for me whatsoever. I got to do it all myself. It's a quick step around Thomas Vermaelen, and again I'm going through one-on-one. This time I don't mess up the finish. I blast it past the former Swansea goalkeeper, and it is 1 apiece. So Arsenal 1, Fulham 1. I got my fingers on my lips there saying exactly, you got to be quiet now because I'm finally starting to perform, because I have been playing quite badly of late. But yes, it's a good finish there, and it is 1 apiece. So glad to be back on level terms, but it was just ridiculous. Yeah, I genuinely just stood there, you know, after I scored that goal, watching the replays, and I just sat there and thought, you know, do I have to do everything with my pro? Can my teammates just not even give me a little bit of help? It was just ridiculous, but still, it is Arsenal 1, Fulham 1. I did manage to score the equalising goal as we smashed the ball past Michel Vorm with our left foot, and that was how the game would finish. So, like I said, we needed to make sure we didn't lose this game. It was really important we did at least pick up a point and stop Arsenal from cutting the gap to just 3 points, and thankfully we did, you know. And I can't believe how worn out my pro was after this game, but it's not a real surprise when you consider the fact that the teammates did not help me in this game at all. But thankfully we did manage to avoid defeat, and that does mean that with 9 games to go, the gap between 4th and 5th is still 6 points, and it's no real surprise that after that Felix Magath came to us and gave us a real boost of confidence, and a very big article there praising us for our performances, because you know he needs to really, because at the moment I'm just getting so frustrated with what's going on at Fulham without Kasami. But thankfully, as just as I mention Kasami. You can see by this little news article here, this email, Kasami is returning. So thankfully Kasami is going to be returning. Not straight away, we'll probably have to wait for a couple more weeks, but you know, at least we know that he's coming back to training now, and that's important because we haven't won a league game in like 5 or 6 attempts. It's just embarrassing, it really is. But even so, with Kasami now coming back, we will have to wait for a couple more games. You can see there he didn't make it into the squad for this game against Sunderland here at Craven Cottage, but at least we know that soon he'll come back to the team, and things will look a lot better for us, and we should be able to pick up more wins on the bounce. But even so, we do take on Sunderland for the following game, and after getting a draw in that game against Arsenal thanks to a late goal by myself, I was definitely feeling quite confident coming into this game. Despite our league run, I was still feeling quite confident because Sunderland aren't doing too well on the game, as you can see here, not in the top half of the table, and we're now 5 points clear of Newcastle, who have now overtaken Arsenal into 5th, but we do have a game in hand, so obviously a really big chance for us here. And of course, I've been in great form this season. Even if the team has slipped up a little bit over recent weeks, I've still been in really good form. I've been in good form all year. I've scored like 25 goals in the league, absolutely incredible. So obviously, you know, I'd definitely be fancying my chance of scoring a goal here against Sunderland's side, which doesn't have the strongest of defences, and of course we are at home, which is a bit of a comfort zone for us. So yeah, we take on Sunderland, and as you can see here, as we line up, the first chance of the game would fall very early on in just the 5th minute, as Gardner loses out to Amor Rabieta. The ball gets played down left hand side, and as Kakanikovic plays it through, Michael Dawson gives the ball away. I go through and I try and finesse it into the top corner, but unfortunately Istari is untroubled and it goes just wide the post. So still 0-0, but a good early chance there. But in the 24th minute, Steve Sidwell finds Kieran Richardson. Richardson gives it back to me. I Berber spin around my man, roll it through towards Carrillo, but what a save that is by Istari. Absolutely incredible. It's a nice piece of skill and a great through ball by myself, but unfortunately the shot by Carrillo, I thought that's definitely going to find the bottom corner, but no, the goalkeeper sticks out a leg and he diverts it onto the top of the bar, and it goes out for a corner. So still scoreless, and from the corner it is crossed in towards the centre. It's headed away, but it comes out to Bradley Johnson, who strikes it on the half volley, but unfortunately it goes harmlessly over the bar. So unfortunately still scoreless, but as I said there, the early chances were coming to Fulham, and that is obviously a very important thing. And it's from the goal kick here, it's cleared forward. We win the header and it comes to David. He finds myself. I fake shot around my man, go down the left hand side here, and I thought I was definitely going to get a free kick there, but unfortunately not. Stranzel takes me down, but there's no free kick, and that was what was happening for a lot of the game. You know, I was getting pulled, I get my shirt pulled, I couldn't really break away from the defenders, I was getting taken down in circumstances where I thought there'd definitely be some free kicks, but nothing was coming my way. And in the 63rd minute, Steve Sidwell takes this strike, but unfortunately it clips the outside of the post and goes wide for a goal kick. And in the 67th minute here, Steve Sidwell gets on the ball and finds Bradley Johnson. Johnson finds me. I give it through to David. David plays it backwards towards Carrillo. Carrillo spots the run of our German right back. He finds me down the right hand side. Great chance here for a cross. I need some teammates in the box. Can I find one? You bet your life I can. A fantastic cross, and the cameras go to me because I'm the one celebrating, because it was a fantastic cross and a fantastic ball across the face of the goal, and David has the simplest of finishes. So even when I'm not scoring the goals, I'm getting the assists and I'm doing everything for my team. I could not have made that chance easier for David there. It's a great cross into the centre, and he's got a free diving header from 5 yards out, and there's no way he's going to miss that. So even when I'm not scoring the goals, I'm still doing practically everything, you know, and David does make it 1-0 there. So finally the deadlock is broken, and yeah, we are through here and 1-0 up. And in the 74th minute here, Bradley Johnson gets on the ball and he plays it to me. I roll it off to the man of Williams. It comes to me here, and I thought this was really nice. I thought I'd include this. That was a lovely piece of skill and a nutmeg. Unfortunately it came to nothing, but unfortunately it was still a nice piece of skill, but unfortunately it did come to nothing. In the 80th minute here, a great chance for Sunderland to equalise as Scocco goes forward there, but Bettinelli makes a great save and we get the ball away. So thankfully still 1-0. We go on a counter here. I fake shot around with Giaccherini, keep hold of the ball, offload it towards the runner Bradley Johnson. He finds Williams down left hand side. He finds me. Great chance for 2-0. I stop the ball, try to play it forward. I give the ball away, but eventually Sunderland do the exact same themselves as Giaccherini plays it backwards, and eventually they do get the ball away here as they pass the ball around. They don't really make good use of the chance, and as I intercept my man, I get onto my right boot, I strike it, but unfortunately it goes just wide the post and out for a goal kick. But all the chances came to us, other than the one save Bettinelli had to make. All the chances were coming to us, and Sunderland couldn't really pass the ball around properly, and even when they did, it was balls over the top. But from this one, they had a great chance to equalise in the last minute. Stephen Fletcher goes forward, but thankfully for us, the Scottish striker drags his shot wide. So Fulham 1, Sunderland 0, and rejoice because for the first time in a long time we finally got a win in the league, and that is a massive result for us to end a very poor run of form. And it's the Kasami effect. We finally find out he's coming back from injury, and finally we start to win games. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Please excuse my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather at the moment, but thanks for watching. Please leave a like and enjoy the video, and I'll see you for the next episode of my player career mode very soon.